this, a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Hey, what's up? My name is Aisha. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about feeling like you're not good enough to be in the space that you are in. So for me, I lost my sight at the age of 16. If you want to see that video, I will link it down in the description box or the pinned comment, wherever it decides to be. But it is also pinned on my videos. So, well, pinned on my channel. So if you've never been to my channel before, it's there. So I'm 30 years old and I'm going back to school, and I have major imposter syndrome. And basically what imposter syndrome is when you don't feel like that you're good enough, you don't feel like that you are deserving of something. But I feel like I have that 1,000 times over at times. Like, I'm going back to school, I'm almost 30 years old, I'm 29, I'll be 30 in April, and I am going back to school. And I know school is not something that has an age limit on it. I mean, college, that is, you know, K through 12 does have an age limit. I'm just saying. But I'm in my second year as a teacher assistant, and I knew, I would say mid-year last school year, that I wanted to be a teacher. I seen it. I think working with the teacher that I worked with last year, he is exactly the type of teacher that I want to be. I saw how much time, how much patience he had for the kids, and I was like, I have that. That's within me. And the only way to become a teacher is I gotta go to school to get my bachelor's or my master's. So with that being said, I am on the road to getting my bachelor's, and what I will say is I think the age group that I want to work in is elementary. It's crazy that I say that, because I love working with the older kids. I love having those conversations with them, but it's something about working with younger kids that just, I feel like, feeds the soul. Like when my littles come in, I'm just like, ah! Like I can do my, if you hear me clap once, if you hear me clap twice, if you hear me clap 3 times, like I can be a lot more gentle with them. I don't have to be so tough on them, depending on what kid it is. I ain't gonna lie. Some of my 5th graders, oh, I be ready to not whoop them, but just get them together. I be wanting to scream sometimes, but it comes with the job. But I made a video a couple months ago that was saying, you know, I have imposter syndrome. I did not know that, you know, I could do this. I could achieve these goals. I can hit all of these milestones, but I've been doing it. And it's one of those things where it's like, girl, where did this come from? Anybody that knows me knows that I have major confidence, but I just wasn't ready. So I think something that has been helping my imposter syndrome is like listening to people when they tell me that they are proud of me, listening to my husband, listening to my friends, listening to my, I wouldn't say family, because I have family that say they're proud of me, but it's not, it for some of them, it just don't hit the same as other people. But like listening to my coworkers, like actually hearing that they are telling me that I am doing a really great job. The teacher that I work with, hearing her tell me that I'm doing a great job, you know, like it makes me happy, because I felt like as a kid, I didn't get a lot of verbal affirmations. I didn't get a lot of verbal, I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but like verbal reassurance to help me, right? So at 29, I still struggle with that. So I feel like, you know, that plays a big part into my imposter syndrome. So I am basically going to be making these videos here and there to talk about like how I'm doing when it comes to my imposter syndrome. Am I feeling like I fully deserve this? I do feel like I deserve it. I feel like what I'm doing is putting me in the pathway to be worth something in my career. Like I just want to feel like I am a part of something. And I know being in a school, working in a school, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than my class. Like I'm, as a whole, helping an entire youth of kids, you know, like that is so exciting to me. So I'm around amazing teachers. I have amazing admins that help me out if I need it. I have support. I'm on several things around the school. I help with the social media committee. I help with student council, and I get to see other ages of kids, and I'm like, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something I want to be. Everything that I've been asking for the past couple of years, I'm walking in that purpose right now. So there's that. The only thing that me and my husband do not have is a baby, and we do not have a house. But these are two things that are still tangible. These are still things that I can get despite my health problems and despite his health problems. These are things we still can have. A baby, that is, not the house. But working on a house is something that we're in the process of looking into as well, because next year will be my official 2 years of working on the job, and obviously you need 2 years of income. So like, I don't like going on social media and seeing like, oh, I'm 25 years old and I bought my first house. Like, I love seeing that. I'm happy for that person, but I'm like always in the back of my head thinking like, dang, am I not doing enough? Dang, am I missing out on life? When it's like, no, you're at where you're supposed to be at. Like, this is your current path. This is your current journey. And I have to stop looking at things like I'm behind because I'm right on time. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I have crazy enough signed myself up to be a part of a Christian school. So a lot of the literature that we read, a lot of the things that we are into, like getting into academic wise, does have sprinkles of like faith and things like that in there. And I think that's so good for me, because I have been slowly walking away from like not wanting to be in the church. Like, I still haven't found a church home yet. They have not, but I don't want to go to a church that politically don't care about people that look like me. I want a pastor to look like me. I want, not necessarily a woman, but you get what I'm saying. I want a pastor to look like me. I want to go to a church with people that understands my struggle on the day-to-day, just being who I am, and that has nothing to do with my disability. So, you know, I have friends that's always like, do you want to come to church with me? And I'm just like, from hearing those stories, I don't think I'm accepted. I don't think I'm accepted or wanted. So like, I feel like I'm gonna eventually find my church home. But yeah, that is my imposter syndrome problem. I just don't feel like I'm worth it. I don't feel like I deserve things, and I have no reason to feel that way. I just feel like it does stem from childhood trauma. And I probably got to get back into therapy. But like I said, 8 sessions a year just don't seem like enough for me. Just don't seem like enough for me. But thank you so much for watching this video. It may have been a little all over the place, but